All right, brothers and sisters, welcome to the next Zoom session. Today's going to be another interesting one. I thought last week, everyone got a lot of value from, uh, the new information that I was going through, right? So because I kind of drip fed some of the information in terms of how we're going to get clients and so forth. I think it really allowed a lot of you to see a much bigger picture of what we're doing, right? So really looking forward to going through something different today. Uh, to be honest, what I'm going to go through today is probably one of the most valuable things I've ever learned and executed in my life, right? And it's been Alhamdulillah, I've built a lot of seven-figure businesses, and it's been one of the keys that has unlocked me and allowed me to get that result, right? So I'm going to be sharing that with you today. Before I do, just wanted to check. Osman, can you hear me, see me clearly? Good. Let's just say salam. Let's just welcome a few people. Brahim, salam alaikum, brother. I'm just going to say salam. Just put your mic. Feel free to say salam. Just for a few people watching the replay, they can connect with everyone. Adil's in the house. Salam alaikum, Adil.
Yeah, walaikum salam. How you doing, brother?
Good, good, good. We've got Sufyan. Salam alaikum, Sufyan.
Walaikum salam.
You got nice hair, bro. Did I say that before? I'm trying to do like your style, bro. You need to take me to your barbers. Shaheem, salam alaikum, Shaheem, bro. How you doing? Can you put your camera, your mic on for a second? Your mic, unmute. Let me unmute you. I'll see. Shaheem, can you unmute?
Hello.
Hello, bro.
Walaikum salam.
Who is your favorite Avenger?
Sorry?
Who is your favorite Avenger? You're a Captain America fan, huh?
Nothing like that.
Yeah, it's a cool shot. Good stuff.
Okay.
Cool. Got it. Anyway, okay, guys. There was one brother I wanted to jump on a quick bring up. Masood. Is Masood in the house?
Masood is trying his best to get on. Is Masood there? Because I'm just in contact with him right now. So he's trying to come on, but he's having internet issues. So I'm just trying to help him.
Oh, yeah, get him on. I think
when he's on, I will.
Yeah, let me know, because I think he was pretty close to trying to get a client on board. So I just wanted to go through that with him and discuss that with him with you guys, and I think it would benefit everyone else as well. Cool. Okay. So first and foremost, why are we here? As a refresher and a reminder, especially for those of you that are joining in new, the reason why you're on this program and the reason why we've developed it is because you have a choice in your life. Okay, we've got this very short 80 years, which is literally in this universe. We're literally a flick of we're a flick in the universe of existence, right? That is it, like a little spark. We come and we're gone. All right. So this is a really valuable time that we've got. That is the only thing that we have of value, is our time. So what you do with that time is obviously an important decision to make. Now, the system that we're born into, the government wants us to go into a working system. We pay our taxes and the economy runs, and the government makes a lot of money and then does what it wants to do with the money. Okay. But what ends up happening is for literally 99.9% of the people in our community, country, whatever, they become what I call stuck in the slave life. They get stuck in a position where they have to work a 9-to-5 job, and they work doing something maybe 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, years after years. And when they quit, when they retire, then somebody else comes and replaces them. Okay, oh, here's a cake. Sorry to see you go. 1 week later, they're forgotten, right? On to the next person. Yeah. So really, you make a decision. Are you going to work your whole life in somebody else's country, making them rich, whereas you can focus on building your own business and achieving something? And what I'm really loving from the students is a lot of you are coming on board and you're like, can I even sell anything? You don't have that business experience. But now that you're starting to talk to business people, you realize how a lot of business people are so clueless when it comes down to technology. Okay. and they are experts at doing what they are doing, right? Whatever their business is. But when it comes to things like sales and marketing and AI and automation and so forth, they don't have that knowledge and experience, which is where you come in and you become the expert. And it doesn't take a lot to become the expert. Okay. There is a rule that says if you stick to something, if you go into something for 20 hours, then you become proficient in that thing that you study or do, right? So if you wanted to learn, I don't know, whatever skill it is, yeah, you do it for 20 hours, you're going to become good at it. So the whole point of this program is dive you into the business world, get you to take action, start getting you to develop AI solutions, and from there, it's going to become easy. So when you're going to be talking to clients, when you're going to be connecting with them, engaging with them, they're going to see you as the authority. Okay, you're the person that's going to be there to help them with a lot of the problems that they have. So from our perspective, that is our opportunity to come in. We have an opportunity. AI is going to be an industry that's going to grow for the next 10 years, and we are going to position ourselves for that growth. So as more and more opportunities and solutions and tools and resources come out, we are the ones that are going to be building these for the businesses and the clients that we're working with. Okay. And from there, once we've got clients on board, our goal is to focus on escaping that 9 to 5, right? If some of you are earning, say, £3,000 a month, once you've got 3 clients paying you £1,000 a month, there you go. You're in a position where you no longer need to work that 9 to 5. You're working for yourself. You're supporting your clients. You can then automate that process. You can build a small team to manage that process. And then from there, you can focus on scaling to levels in which you are earning more than any job can ever provide you. 5K, 10K, 20K, 50K, 100K. That is the game that we're playing here. All right. Now, taking that into consideration, the one thing that this community has, and the X factor on why we're going to be ahead of the game in this AI space, is because we've got something that no one else has, right? Which is our community. Okay, this community that we've built is our X factor, right? Let me give you an example. Imagine one of you, like everyone's probably, well, a lot of you would have selected a niche by now, right? Imagine you go into your niche, you're developing solutions, and you've got competition, right? You've got other people there as well, yeah. And imagine everyone you're seeing here in this live webinar helps you and supports you with making sure that you dominate. Yeah, that is the power. Let's say you post something on social media, everyone here likes the post, comments, great, amazing stuff, right? Guess what? The competition doesn't have that, right? When some of you are going to develop more and more strategies and have cutting edge, we can share it with the whole community. The competition isn't going to have that aspect. So when I talk about we're going to go into this AI space for the next 10 years, yeah, we're here not just to participate. I want to go in and dominate. And these are very, very early days. And where we will be in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, I want us to be the ones that are leading, not just implementing, but even developing the AI tools in the niches that you're going to be selecting and focusing on. All right. So that is the power of being a part of this, that we have this community that we're building, but we have a brotherhood and a sisterhood that is also being built. There was a beautiful brother last week, an amazing brother. I believe he must be here. There was a question.
You mean Masood?
It might have been
by the way.
Masood. It was one brother who asked a question about accounting, and one of the brothers came up and he said, "I'm an accountant. If anyone needs accounting, I'll do it for free for them." Right? And I was like, this is amazing. This is exactly why I built this community. Yeah. And what I said is, forget about doing it free. Everyone should use this brother for accounting. Help him. He's a part of the community. Use his services. So everyone may have an expertise. They may have something. So we can see slowly that brotherhood, that sisterhood is being developed in an amazing way. Alhamdulillah. Right? So what is going to be the key factor here, however, is as you're growing your businesses, and 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, when your business is profitable, you're doing well, you scaled it to between 3 to 10K, you've got a case study, and that case study is your playbook. Okay. So what we can do is we can share that case study and playbook with everyone else in the community, so the community can see these are all the top students, this is what they've achieved, this is what they've produced, and this is how they've done it. And we then use that to help those people that may be struggling to make sure they also succeed. Okay, so that is the power of what we're building here. It's not just come on a course, figure it out, you're getting no support, you're getting no help. We're going out there to dominate as a unit, and we're going out there to achieve something that no one else is going to achieve, inshallah. Cool. Now I'm going to jump into some training. Before I do that, did you say Masood is online?
Yeah, Masood's online. Yeah, he's jumped
Masood?
on.
Where is
Yes,
he at?
I'm
I
here.
see him. Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
I can't see him. Masood, talk.
Yes, can you see me now?
I can see you. I can see you. I thought you're traveling. I can see you're behind.
Oh, I wish. It's my dream.
A good start by that. Masood, how you been? You been well?
I'm doing good. Alhamdulillah. Thank you.
Good, good. How are you finding the program and the training and the community so far?
Yeah, so far the program is very structured, very good. Logically, you divided it logically as well. So step by step, the only thing I'm now struggling with is the to get my number reviewed, to
Got
get it approved. And but I'm already at module 5, and from there
Nice.
trying to build up my account list or lead list, how you call it. So yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Good stuff, brother. Awesome. So I'm sure obviously Osman's helping you with the challenge that you have. And this
Yeah.
this space is always going to be like one challenge is going to come. The challenge is going to be different for everyone, but everyone's going to be having a challenge, right? So you were talking to somebody about offering them a service, and we were discussing how we can close them into a paying client.
Mhm.
So do you want to just give everyone a little bit of context of
Yeah,
what the
I
situation?
I was at a swimming pool. I brought my daughter to a swimming lesson. I was chit-chatting with another father, and he said, "Well, I'm a taxi driver, and I need a website." Um, I didn't know Profit Machine before, so I said, "Okay, well, what kind of website do you need?" So it was clear he just need a website to have to be represented locally on the web. And then I offered him, okay, I will, beside website, I can also handle for you local SEO. And he said, well, go ahead and come with an offer. And then I came through you guys. And then, yeah, everything got connected, and thought, hey, I can also perhaps offer him WhatsApp AI automation. So I want to
Amazing.
let him pay for the website as a one-off payment, and then a monthly retainer for the AI automation and the SEO service as well.
Awesome, awesome. So what are you looking to charge him?
I was thinking about, for one-off payment for the website, 1K euros, because I'm from the Netherlands. And for the SEO, initially I was thinking 500 euros monthly. But now with the addition of the AI automation, I was thinking about a bundle of 750 per month, because he might be my first customer, or maybe a little bit less. But I didn't talk with him about pricing or something, so I don't know whether he will say, oh, it's too much. Can you do a little bit lower than that? So yeah.
Awesome, awesome, cool. Okay, so what I would do in your scenario is let's get this guy over, and let's get him paying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So firstly, what I would do is I would come here to websites, go to new website from template. Is he a taxi or is he a cab or?
I don't know how to call it, but he has his own car, and so he's own company, own taxi driver. So not a huge employee or something like that. He's yeah, he has his own company, and himself is driving.
Got it. Okay. So what I would do is I would come here and I'll look for a relevant template. Okay. I'm just having a look. I'm just I can't see. So you've got car one, and obviously he might have like a nice hero shot, something like that, right? So just take anything nice, and like, you know, and obviously would maybe take some pictures of his car if you need to make it,
Yeah.
make it look amazing. Yeah. But
Mhm,
this is
mhm.
like a really nice website, but you can just do it for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would just, number one, I would build it out for him, and
Mhm,
then I would go to him and say, here it is, make sure it looks amazing, and then be
Mhm.
like, are you happy with it? Are you happy to buy it? You can set this up, right? So
Okay.
you can charge him, let's say you charge him 1,000
Mhm.
one off. So you can do that. If you like, because it's the thing is, another thing to take into consideration
Mm.
is he is like he's a taxi driver. How much do they earn a month, especially in your country, right?
Yeah, he said 5K a month.
Okay, so he's earning about 5,000 euros a month, so that's a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he should comfortably be able to pay £1,000 for
Mhm,
the website, right? So what you can do is you can charge him £1,000 for the website, and you can give him a monthly retainer to say this is the service, just to make sure that all the websites managed.
Yeah.
And then you've got your you said monthly SEO, search engine
Yeah.
optimization.
Yeah.
So you said 500, 700?
500 initially without AI automation.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So so there's that. Okay. Maybe it might be a bit on the pricier side potentially, because he's self-employed.
Yeah.
So he's a little bit like, for him to pay like altogether 7.5. It could work, but what the thing is with SEO, which is search
Mm.
engine optimization, getting into
Mm.
Google, for those that don't know, initially, like, you're building the website, and then it takes a good couple of months for it to
Yeah.
start ranking, right?
Yeah.
So that is why it's maybe initially he may get it and he may feel like I'm being charged this amount, but I'm not
Mhm.
getting anything through, right? Initially.
Mhm.
But what you could do is you could, say to him, like, it takes 6 months, maybe get him to pay the first 6 months if you can, whatever it is. But what you could do is you can go to Upwork and hire a SEO specialist, and then
Mhm.
create articles on his local area, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
So taxi from here to here, taxi from the airport, all of that stuff. So
Yeah.
his website, everything comes up, right?
Yeah.
You can then add a chat bot onto the website that connects
Mhm.
to the WhatsApp, and
Yeah.
you can have the WhatsApp integration. But
Mhm.
also what he probably needs also is a booking system. Okay. So you can set up a booking system for him. You could potentially use the calendar system. The other thing you could possibly use is you could use a calendar system.
Mhm.
There may be some other tool in the software that maybe creates the booking system.
Yeah.
Maybe have a look into it. If not, we'll look into that for you. Or there
Okay.
may be an app that you can get that does the booking system for you, right?
Okay.
What you could also do is add in the dialer system, right? So if for example, if he's driving somewhere,
Mhm.
he can't answer the call. He's got I don't know how it is in your country, but normally, like in the UK, we would find it
Mm.
rude if the driver sits there being on the phone. Yeah. So you can have somebody doing a dialer service to say, hey, where would you like to go? Cool, let's book it in, so on
Yeah.
and so forth. Yeah, this is the price. Yeah. So
Mhm.
we can get that set up. And yeah, so booking system, WhatsApp system, Google My Business, I think would be another important one.
Yeah,
Because,
for sure.
if you go ahead and set up his Google My Business, which
Mhm.
is search being, whatever area is in, somebody searches taxi driver in here, he will come up as well. Again,
Yeah.
use that money to put into finding an expert VA that knows how to do it, and then
Mm.
when the WhatsApp's happening, they can get good reviews, all of that sort of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So in that way, there's a lot there. Yeah, there's a lot there.
Mhm.
And so you've got booking system, you've got WhatsApp on the website and on his phone, you've got a dialer system, you've got Google My Business, and you've got SEO. There's 5 things that you could be charging him for, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like it's all about helping him grow. So he's on 5K a
Mhm.
month, he's comfortable, right?
Yeah.
But what
Mhm.
you can do is you can say to him, look, we want to help you grow so much that you're going to need to create a cab firm where you've got other people and you can make more money and you don't
Yeah.
need to drive every
Mhm.
week. How about I help you make £5,000 a month without you driving. You
Yeah.
know, that's the vision you want in their mind. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
Somebody said
okay.
that's a lot of work. Okay, so let me break it down for you. Like Skudra made a good point, which is, you know, that sounds like a lot of work. Yeah. And this is why I only give you one module at a time, doing one thing at a time. Yeah. So my suggestion is this: build the website,
Mhm.
focus on the website,
Mhm.
sell the website.
Okay.
Okay. Whether you get £1,000 euros, whether you get 500 euros, whether you get 100 euros, make money.
Yeah.
Okay. Once you've
Okay.
got that first £1 or £100 or euros, whatever, it
Mhm.
builds that confidence even more, you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you want to build that recurring. So you could even let's say he's like, oh, £1,000 is quite a lot. You can even say, look, brother, I normally do it for 1,000, but look, okay, because I know you, you know, you're in the community, blah, blah, blah. What I
Mhm.
will do is I'll do it for, let's say, you know, 300 euros. And then you've got a monthly thingy for whatever it is, you know, a monthly management fee. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then it's just your first client. It doesn't even, for me, it doesn't matter about the money. It's just about getting them on board, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So build it for him, wow him. And then once you've got the website and he's sold on that, he's happy with that, then build the next thing. Okay. Get that,
Mhm.
show him it, make sure he's happy, then sell it. Then boom, boom, boom. Now, and then shall I tell you the cool thing after this is
Mhm.
once you build these framework, it might take you a little bit of time to figure it out, right?
Yeah.
But then you can go to every driver in Netherlands and offer it to them. And if once you offer it to them, it'll take you a day, an hour to do all the work because it's already
Yeah.
done. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is what I mean, the power of what I'm doing here, which is helping you create a case study, which
Mhm.
becomes a playbook that you can copy and paste to every client in a very, very easy way.
Yeah.
Does
The
that
funny
make
thing is, I was even not focusing on taxi driver, but my niche was initially on a different niche. But I thought
what's your other niche?
real estate I was focusing on, and then
Yeah.
this came across and said, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes opportunities fall in your lap. The good thing is like a lot of people are going to go after real estate generally with AI stuff, right?
Mhm.
But when you do a niche that no one else is doing,
Mhm.
then you can dominate much easier as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So because you've got it there, it's an opportunity.
Yeah.
And I would say focus on the low-hanging fruit, which
Mhm.
is this guy, and just get money in. And then
Yeah.
after that, you know, as you develop this, and if you start going to other people, like, what's your goal? How much do you want to be making on a monthly basis?
Yeah, like you said in the course, 10K to start with.
So got it. So how much do you need for you to not have to have a job? 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K, approximately 1K.
Yeah, 3 to 4K, I
Cool.
think.
Okay, 3 to 4K. Got it. So what you could do is once you got it for this taxi driver,
Mhm.
you just scale it to as many taxi drivers that will give you at least 3K a month minimum, right?
Yeah.
When you've got
Okay.
the time freedom, then you scale it to 10. Cool. Right.
Yes. All
Try
right.
it out. If it works, great. If it doesn't, you can go back into, you know, estate agents as well.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
guys.
Another thing I would say is, I know with some people it might sound like a lot of work, but that's the beauty of community, right? So Masood will be, you know, building the website, but he's not going to be doing it on his own. You know, he's going to be using me, he's going to be using Haroon, us guys as advice, and we can step in and help and make sure that the site is at really top level. You know, so when you're doing something on your own, it's hard, unbelievably hard, yes.
Mm.
But when you've got people behind you, you've got like a community that we're going to be building, then it just makes it much, much more easier. So it's
Yeah.
just another thing to remember. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Cool.
Cool. Okay. Before I jump to the actual training, one thing I do want to say that is really, really vital is for those of you that are on the call and you haven't set up your account with the Profit Machine, okay, the system that we use to actually build and service this business, make sure you do it now. Okay. The reason why it's so key for you to go ahead and make sure you've got your Profit Machine account is just like this brother. He's already on module number 5. He's building things. He's taking action. He's got, you know, he's starting to have conversations with people. He's learning the skills on how to then go and use to go and offer services and make money. Okay. So if you haven't got your Profit Machine account by now, then like you're not committed to actually building and actually achieving something, right? You're not pushing yourself to actually go all in and actually take action and actually change your life. So Osman, in the comment section,
Hello?
can you just go ahead and just paste it in the, if you just go to the chat area, guys, and then I'm just gonna paste the link. Go and create your account now. Cool. And just make sure everyone's on mute. Cool.
I have a question. Can I talk?
I'm not gonna jump into questions yet. We're gonna get a chance after the
Okay.
call, after the session, because I'm gonna jump into some training. But inshallah, who was that? Who said that? Who said
Okay.
who?
Wait.
Who had? Okay, cool. All right. So inshallah, just remind me, and then you can jump into the question straight after. Cool. All right. I've got a lot to go through today, guys. All right. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Is that yes? Somebody? Usman?
Yes, I see.
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Memona. All right. Thank you. All right, guys. All right. So let's go into some training. So one of the things that, okay, let me just jump into it, right? So last week, we spoke about getting clients on board, all right? If you missed last week's session, make sure you watch the replay, all right? And we spoke about fish, and we said there's beginner fish, okay? So like this brother who inshallah will close, this guy, he's it's a fish in the pond that he can go in and he can catch, or there's a shark. So for example, a shark would be, instead of a cab driver, he would be maybe a cab firm owner. And you can go to a cab firm owner and say, I'm going to install this whole system into all of your drivers, right? In fact, that's actually a brilliant idea. Yeah. So if this works out, Masood, like you can go to cab firms and say, you've got 5 drivers, I'm going to install this into their system, you're going to make more money, and so forth, right? And then you've got the whales and the sharks. Yeah, those are the Ubers, right? Those are the big boys. Yeah, within your niche, who are going to come in, and you can then offer them much bigger services, and you can charge a lot of money. Okay, 10K, 20K, 30K, depending on what the business is and what they're doing. All right. So now, once I did that, once I went through that, I also explained to you and I showed you how to get leads. Yeah, how to, for example, how do I create a list of 1,000 leads or customers with, or not customers, what am I talking about? 1,000 potential clients. How can I create a list of them? Yeah, so I showed you that. And for example, if someone like Masood wanted to get a list of 1,000 drivers in the Netherlands, he can create a list and just start communicating with all of them, and I'm pretty sure he would make his 10K a month, right? So there is a process that I shared, and it is in the modules as well coming up, to get your clients and start making lists, and then the scripts are there on how to start connecting with them and start communicating with them. Okay, but what I want to do is I want to go into a little bit of training today on how to actually convert strangers into clients. Okay, how to convert strangers into clients. And this is like one of my powerful skill sets. Yeah, I'm very good at, like, I can get somebody who is I can go to any niche, and I can go into any niche pretty much, and I can create an offer, and I can create ads in that niche, and then I can go in and dominate and create a compelling argument that is better than everyone else within that niche, because so many people do this wrong, right? So what I'm going to show you is something called introducing the double diamond marketing strategy. Okay, my businesses that I've scaled to 7 figures plus is because of this. All right, and the power of this, what it does is it allows you to convert a stranger into a buying customer. All right, and it is like a marketing message. You can, in a simple way, it's a structured marketing message that we're going to get you to employ and deploy into what we call a VSL, which is a video sales letter, which is essentially a video, right? So that when you are connecting with clients, you make sure that they see this video, and this video will do the selling for you. Okay, so by the time you speak to them, they're like, wow, I need this, right? They're already sold before they have a call with you. All right. I know somebody, I think it was Dia who made a video. Is Dia on the call? He made an AI video previously. He was doing really well ahead of the game. But I want you, Dia, if you're watching this, to
Yeah,
use this.
I'm here.
Awesome.
Sorry.
I want you to use this script in the video, right? So let me go ahead and jump into this. All right. So this is called the double diamond. All right. Can everyone see my screen clearly? Can you just comment one? If you can see my screen clearly and you can hear me clearly. My voice is growing a little bit, so and I'm gonna have to do a lot of talking.
Yeah, we see clearly. Thank you.
Thank you, sister. All right. So let me explain the double diamond for you. All right. When you're going to connect with your audience, number one, you have to grab their attention, okay, which is the big promise. All right. You've got to promise them something that grabs their attention. So, for example, what did I say to Masood? Which was how to earn 5K a month as a taxi driver without ever driving again. Yeah. Any taxi driver would be like, how? You know, that would hit a taxi driver's heart because they're earning so much money, okay, but they're having, I speak to a lot of taxi drivers, I've spoken to a lot of taxi drivers, and they're like, I hate it. Like I don't get to walk around. I don't have to get to do, structure my time. My back hurts, my leg hurts, right? So, if you say to them, you can make the same amount of money as a taxi driver without driving, it's going to grab their attention. So you need a big promise within your niche that really grabs their heart of hearts. Okay. So now that you've got their attention, the next step is you need to give them pain. You need to give them pain. Okay. And what I mean by pain is not in a negative way. All right. You need to give them, you need to uncover their pain in a way that they understand that they actually have a problem that needs to be solved. Right. So they have a problem. Sorry, give me 1 second. So they have a problem that needs to be solved. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take them through pain. So back to the taxi driver. So you're driving 10 hours a day. Okay. Pain number one, right? Your time is gone. Pain number two, your health is being affected. Pain number three, your kids are crying at home because they don't get to spend time with you. All right. That's a lot of pain there. Yeah. Why do we give them pain? Why do we uncover it? Is because when you uncover their pain, then they want a solution. Okay. Now they start getting open to get a solution on board. Okay. So for example, now the solution is in the next stage, once you've opened them, we need to now build some beliefs into their mind. All right. They need to build some beliefs. So one of the beliefs may be, as a taxi driver, you can focus on getting clients and getting customers to come on board and drive rather than driving using the power of AI. Okay. Number two, AI is the future of this industry. Okay. And if you don't adopt it, you're gonna not have a job anymore, right? That sounds a bit extreme, but let me explain. As a taxi driver, if you adopt AI, you'll have more and more people coming that you can handle. So you can now start hiring other people and making money on demand. However, just like Uber destroyed cab firms, okay, AI is going to destroy a lot as well of taxi drivers. Why? Because AI is going to come in and they're going to have automated vehicles. All right. However, we still have an opportunity that we can use AI in a powerful way to also connect, a driver with whatever, right? So there's beliefs that were being built. Okay. And number three is you can make a lot more money by doing this and it's not difficult, right? So we're building beliefs here. Yeah. So then now they're ready to be sold. The taxi driver's like, I can make money without driving. Okay. I'm sick of driving anymore because my health and my time. And this AI thing means that I can focus my time on, instead of driving, I can focus my time on getting people that I need a driver and connecting them with the driver. And I can make more money doing that. Right. That's a powerful way of how I use the double diamond in the example from Masood. Yeah. Another example might be, I need a holiday. All right. So imagine you're doing an advert to say, I need a holiday. So the big promise is, right now, I've seen some big promise, go to this country for just, £30 flights there and back. You're like, what? That's a big promise. Sometimes we see these crazy ones. And then it's like, do you need a break, right? Are you exhausted from work? You know, do you need a break? You know, are you mentally exhausted? Do you need time out? You know, you're overworked, all that sort of stuff. You start uncovering their pain. The belief is, you know, it doesn't cost a lot to come on. We're going to set everything up for you, your flights, accommodation, everything. It's going to be simple and it's cheap. And now they're ready to be sold. So you could have been like, I don't need a holiday. And you see an ad like that, and it triggers, you know, it grabs your attention, it triggers your pain, and then it builds in the right beliefs, and to the point that now you're ready to be sold. All right. So let me explain to you. This is exactly how I got you into this program. All right. Go on and watch my video. Yeah. The 1 hour video that I got you to watch. This is exactly what I did. Okay. So what was the first thing? The promise is you can leave your 9 to 5, right? The promise was you can work from home and you can earn more from home. Pain number 1, your 9 to 5 is the slavery life. Okay. Pain number 2. So pain number 1, you don't have time freedom. It's your slavery life, right? Pain number 2, you are capped on how much money you can make. Okay. You've got a ceiling. Pain number 3, you're not really achieving your full potential. You know, you're doing the same thing day in and day out. You're not pushing yourself, you know, and you're just going to waste your whole life doing the same thing, right? So those were the pains. I grabbed your attention. I took you through some journey of triggering your pain points that are the reality in a lot of your lives, okay? But then what was important is I needed to install some beliefs in your mind, okay? So now that you are open to the opportunity, okay, belief number 1 is, instead of doing a 9 to 5 job and living in the safe life, there's the entrepreneur life. Okay. And in that way, you've got time freedom. All right. You can control your time. You've got money freedom. So I said the belief number 1 I needed you to believe in your mind is for you to get out of your mind the pain, the problem where you are. The solution is to start a business. Okay. Belief number 2 that I needed to instill in your mind was that AI is the best opportunity for business opportunity for you to start, right? So if you remember the video, I started talking about the AI boom, all of that sort of stuff, right? And that is the second belief I put in your mind, that you can make money and take advantage of this big opportunity, which is the AI boom. And then belief number 3 that I installed in your mind is that it's easy, okay? Because a lot of people are like, how am I going to do this AI stuff? I'm not very technical. I don't want to spend thousands and thousands of pounds on a course that I could risk, okay? So belief number 3 was, look, you don't need to be super tech savvy to get this done, okay? You're going to learn it, all right? And it's not going to be thousands of pounds. I'm giving it all for you for free. You just cover the cost of the technical tools that you need, right? So I took you from a big promise, escape the 9 to 5, earn more from home. The pain points was time freedom, money freedom, achieving your potential. The beliefs was to set up that business is the solution, that AI is the best opportunity, and that you are and that it's easy to do, and it's very risk minimal. It's the most least riskful business opportunity that you have. And then you are ready to be committed to say, you know what, I'm actually interested in joining the AI Agency Launch Club, right? Isn't that powerful? Isn't that a powerful framework? Yeah. Comment your thoughts. Comment your thoughts on that in the comment section. Yeah. What am I still on? Where's my comment section? I want to see what your guys' thinking is on this. Yeah. Amazing marketing framework. You got me. I got, yeah. All that sort of stuff, right? So the point being is, it wasn't that I was trying to manipulate you to do something negative. It was trying to direct your mindset to a different way of thinking and to persuade you in a way to get you to take a different action in your life. Okay. Now, the next thing is, as leaders in your niche, you're going to be doing the same thing for people within your niche. All right. Now, the good thing is is that I've done it for you pretty much. When you go to the module, I'm gonna help you create this whole system with AI, but I'm gonna also give you some overview of how I've created the system and how I've built every argument for you. And then, you know, when you go through the module, you can use AI to really tailor it and make it unique to you, right? Osman, just checking, can you still hear and see me clearly?
Loud and clear, bro. Loud and clear.
Yeah, cool. My slides are showing, yeah?
Yeah.
Is my slide, yeah, cool. All right.
Yeah.
So let's jump into the big promise. Okay. So the big promise is always, it's all about talking about the heart of hearts, right? Like what would be like the dream that like if somebody heard it, they would skip a beat. Yeah. So for example, the taxi driver, if you could make 5K a month without driving your car, right? Would you be interested? They'll grab their attention like so quickly. Yeah. So in terms of the big promise, if you want a formula with it, here's a bit of a formula, which is how to get, let's say, X results, how to get the results that they want, okay, in this specific time frame without the things they hate, right? So, for example, how to get 3 to 10K, let's say 3K a month within 3 to 6 months without having to spend thousands of pounds on a course or something like that, right? And then using the new opportunity that they've never seen before and is easy to copy without thought, right? So whenever you're going to be selling, it needs to be done in a way where when they read it or they listen to it, they're like, this is different from anything else I've ever heard or seen before. Okay. We always position it as a new opportunity, right? So let me give you some examples. Dentists, how to book 20 new patient appointments every month without spending any money on ads or more on ads, using the 3-in-1 AI sales agent or sales growth system that follows up with leads automatically on WhatsApp, email, and voice. Okay. We could work on that a little bit, make it a bit more powerful, but you get the point. Estate agents, how to close more property deals in the next 30 days without chasing unresponsive buyers and sellers, using the 3-in-1 sales growth system that books, views, and follow-ups prospects with you. You can say fully automated. Yeah, I don't really like using the word agent, to be honest. I prefer the word AI sales employee. So I should have like tweaked that out. I like the word employee because a lot of people are using the word agent, so people have a perception on what that means. So restaurants, how to fill more tables every week, or maybe how to become fully booked every week without hiring extra staff or running consistent promotions, using the 3-in-1 AI sales, what did I say? Employee that automatically confirms bookings, sends reminders, and re-engages past customers. Yeah. Then you've got hairdressers, how to increase weekly bookings by 30% without relying on walk-ins, using the 3-in-1 sales employee that handles reminders, cancellations, and rebookings on autopilot. And then I added the taxi one as well. How to get more ride bookings daily without paying Uber or other big apps, big commission. Yeah. How to get more ride daily booking without the thing they hate, which is paying Uber or other apps a big commission, right? And I'd like to use the name, like the 3-in-1 taxi sales employee that takes bookings directly through WhatsApp, email, and phone, or the AI hairdresser employee, or the AI restaurant employee, whatever it is, right? So you want to create something like that, right? So when you go into the module, the next module, the training, I give you a prompt. You literally just chuck it into ChatGPT. You add in your niche, you add in a bit of information, and it will give you 5 really powerful versions. And then you can choose from there your big promise. Okay. So then we're going to go through the main 3 pain points. All right. Before I do that, just checking up on everyone. Is everyone there? Is everyone good to go? Have I got everyone's attention?
All good, bro.
Yes, we are.
All right. Luckily my voice isn't going. I've got my flow. Cool. All right, let me just take a second, and then we'll jump into the next point, which is the 3 main pain points. All right. So now we've gone through the big promise. Now there's the three main pain points. Okay. So pain point, and like I said, I just, with this program, I want to do as much of the work for you as possible and as much as the thinking, so I can just fast track you on getting success. Yeah. So as mentioned, I've done it for you, but I also want you to think about, are you happy with it? Do you want to fix it? Do you want to update it? And obviously you're going to use AI and use the prompts that are going to do it for you as well. But these are just my points, right? So number one is their current. So now we're going to need to put them through pain. Okay. So their current lead management system is leaking money. All right. So let's take an example of a hairdresser. Yeah. So let's say we're talking to a hairdresser. Now, what I would say is, look, your current lead management system, you're losing money without realizing it, right? So the number one pain point is they're leaking money. How are they leaking money? So number one is that you're too slow to respond. So studies shows that 78% of deals go to the first business that replies, yet most leads aren't contacted quickly. The result, prospects lose interest, opportunities slip away to competitors, and potential sales vanish. In fact, businesses that respond within 5 minutes close up to 4 times more deals from the same number of leads. Such a powerful point, all right? Because when you're talking to somebody, okay, and let's say I'm talking to, he was one of the brothers before, was like, he was in a hairdresser and somebody called to book an appointment and the hairdresser canceled it. He just didn't even bother answering it. He just hung up, like he didn't even answer it, right? And he was like, do you always have to do that? He goes, yeah, like I can't answer the calls, right? So they're losing customers. Yeah. If he had a system that then answered that, booked it in, automated it, that company would make potentially 4 times more just by having an AI system in position. Okay. The other way they're leaking money is no follow-up and no sales. All right. 44% of salespeople give up after just one follow-up. Yet 80% of sales requires 5 touches. So somebody to connect with a potential customer 5 times. Businesses with structured follow-up systems generate 20 to 30% more sales each month simply by staying consistent. Even better, some leads that are unresponsive today will convert weeks or even months later if they're nurtured properly. Without this, most deals will never even get a chance to close. All right. Going back to the hairdressers, I spoke to my own hairdresser. He's got a system where he books hairdressing appointments, and he never follows up with people that don't show. And I said to him, look, bro, like you're losing so much money here. He doesn't have no one that follows up with them. He's like, oh, I don't know about this AI or stuff. Like, can you just do it for me? Right. So you'll see a lot of people like that. Like they've got a business, but they don't reach out to people that are being their customers to get more customers, to offer them deals and things like that. But if they were to, then it's free money. Okay. So not only are they losing money by not responding fast enough, they're losing money by not even following up, right? Be it on leads or past customers. Okay. The third area that companies are losing and leaking money is that their sales, the way they communicate with a potential customer is a single channel communication, right? So many businesses rely on only one channel, like inbound calls, right? So today's prospect expect communication across multiple channels, be it calls, text, WhatsApp, and even social media. So without a multi-channel approach, businesses miss huge opportunities to connect, meaning conversations stall and hot leads get lost. All right. So the way I explain this is like, let's go back to the hairdresser. The only way you're connecting with clients is if they call you or if they walk in. Yeah. Okay. Well, then you're losing out on money. Okay. Because many of them are on text message, even social media. Do you have an Instagram page showing what you're doing? Are you on Google? Okay. Are you even building your reputation on Google Maps? Okay. These are other touch points that you can build for them that is going to allow them to make more and more money. Okay. So by not doing it, they're losing money. All right. And on top of that, you're leaking money because there's poor communication. Even when businesses do follow up, the outreach is often generic, slow, poorly timed. The results in low appointments, show ups, ghosted calls uninterested prospects. Leads don't just want contact, they want personalized, relevant, and timely communication. Without it, trust erodes, interest fades, and conversations collapse, causing another major leak in the sales process. Okay. So many companies are just terrible at communication, right? Let me tell you, one of my barbers that I had previously, okay, he was the best at cutting hair. Okay. He was so good at cutting hair, but he was terrible at communication. Okay. When I came in, he just always looked like he was in a mood. If I needed something changed with my haircuts, he would get annoyed. Okay. It was just such poor quality communication that, irrelevant at how good his haircut was, I went somewhere else and paid double. Okay. And that the place where I'm paying double, the haircuts are not as good, but the communication is amazing. Like, the guy is like my friend, he's like, how's it going, bro? How's this? And we can have a conversation. Yeah. So when you automate that, okay, for somebody, people are losing money if there's poor communication, right? And then number 5 is another way that people lose money is that there's no effective lead management system. All right. I want everyone to really focus here because this is a really important point. All right. There's no effective lead management system. So a shocking 65% of businesses either don't capture leads, don't add them to what we call a CRM, and don't use their CRM properly. Okay. Without a real system, they lack visibility into the sales pipeline. They don't even know how many hot leads they have in their pipeline. The result, missed follow-ups, lost deals, and revenue disappeared daily. Okay. The reason why I really wanted you to take note on this CRM thing, because I think I'm going to add this to the training. All right. I'm going to add this as a offer that you're going to be able to offer, which is building people's CRMs and building their system to actually capture leads, right? So for example, and again, you'll see in the training, you can even sell this as a service, but let's take an example of somebody who is the taxi guy. Yeah. Somebody might call him. He's not going to save the number or the name or whatever he might do, but that's not a way to really save the system, right? There's a process where you can automate it into a actual system where you've got all your potential clients in one area, right? Same with the hairdressers. People book it, right? So for example, if you're going to a hairdresser's, you can create a booking system for them. Okay. In that way, it captures their leads, it captures their name, their number, their emails. So then you can communicate with those leads. So when you're going to a company and you can offer them email, you can offer them WhatsApp, you can offer them dial, and they're like, well, we're not even capturing leads anywhere in the first place, then you're going to make money for them. Okay. Because just by doing this, you're going to be able to capture leads and make them money. Like, if you go to a company and they're like, we're not capturing our leads, their contact details, then it's going to be so easy to give them such an amazing ROI of working with you. All right. So I'm going to add that to the training. So I'm going to show you how to do that. It's not difficult at all. And you're going to love that. Right. So I'll show you how that looks when the time is right. So pain point number 1 is that their current lead magnet system is leaking money. Okay. So when we're going to go into to pain point number 2, which is there is a cost of doing nothing. All right. So by doing nothing, okay, you doing nothing and just keeping your business the same way, there is a cost to that. So number 1, you're going to lose revenue. So businesses lose 10 to 25% of potential revenue every year from poor lead handling. Every call missed, every slow response, every dropped follow-up isn't just one lost deal. It's a lifetime value that the customer's gone forever. Repeat purchases, referrals, upsells, and so forth. Okay. Number 2, competitors will dominate. So studies show that 78% of deals, as mentioned, go to the person that responds first. That means competitors who invest in better systems are quietly stealing clients and customers that should have been yours. Okay. So the longer your business waits, the harder it's going to become to win back market share. Number 3, also the cost of not doing anything right now is market effort is wasted. So if you're doing any marketing, if you're spending thousands of pounds on ads or SEO or campaigns, but you don't have a lead management system, you're losing up to 80% on those leads and they're never going to convert. That's like pouring money into a leaking bucket. All right. So that is the aspect of the cost of doing nothing. On top of that, you're going to struggle to scale. So without a system, sales becomes unpredictable and chaotic. Pipelines dry up. Forecasts become impossible and growth stalls. Scaling requires predictable revenue, and that only comes from strong lead management. Okay. You will struggle in hard times, which is the other pain point, which is that when markets tighten and only businesses with efficient systems, they're the ones that are going to thrive. Without it, revenue is going to dip, and you know, you're going to have a cash flow crisis, forcing you to get rid of staff, have cutbacks, and even shut down. In tough times, weak sales systems kills companies fast. All right. So if pain point number one was that their lead management system is leaking money, the number two is that there is a cost of doing nothing. Okay. Then we go into pain point three, which is the current path could lead to your company's extinction, its demise, right? So we're creating a mindset. Like when we're going to be communicating this with our potential client, we want it to be like very strong and powerful, right? We want it to be like Armageddon almost, right? So look, if you don't adapt, you've got the risk of being shut down, all right? So companies that ignored change have disappeared. Blockbusters ignored streaming. Kodak ignored digital cameras. Nokia ignored smartphones. And today, businesses that don't adapt AI, this new technology, okay, can risk the same fate. So falling behind and possibly even shutting down. The second element of this is those that are going to be moving fast with these type of tools, they're the ones that are going to start grabbing more of the market. So companies that respond to leads faster and convert clients even faster, they're the ones that are going to win. So those using AI and automation can grow quickly, while businesses relying on old methods are going to get left behind, lose customers, and fight for scraps. All right. And number three is costs are rising, and that is crushing margins. So customer acquisition, which is getting clients, is becoming more expensive, which is up 222% in the last 8 years. So if your systems aren't efficient, your profit shrinks, and soon you won't even be able to cover salaries or costs. Every delay, every mislead costs you money. All right. So then number four, leaky systems will burn your money. So marketing without a strong lead system is like pouring water in a bucket full of holes. Without AI to capture leads, follow up, and convert leads, your marketing spend gets wasted, leaving you frustrated and stuck. And when you have those hard times, you're not going to survive. Like imagine when COVID hit the gyms, how much it would have hit and affected them, right? So markets will have its ups and downs. Without the right system, you'll spend all your energy in trying to survive, leaving you no room to growth, right? Businesses that embrace AI and automation are resilient, ready to thrive, even when times are tough. All right. So we've gone through giving them pain. All right. All right. Their system is rubbish. Yeah. I want them to be like, your system is rubbish. Yeah. You don't even know what you're doing. You're doing haircuts, but you're just guessing, you're winging it basically. Right. Right. You're losing money everywhere. Look, right. If you carry on doing this, bro, you're gonna be struggling with your business. Your competitors are gonna, they're gonna come in and dominate, right? And if you carry on like this, bro, like everyone else is gonna smarten up. They're gonna get these tools. They're gonna be way ahead of the game. They're gonna leave you in the dust. All right. So enjoy your business while it lasts. Yeah. So now they're in a position where they're motivated to change. We've hammered these pain points, and again, we're going to create a video. Everyone's going to create a video for this. We're going to even use AI potentially to create it, all right, so that we can share it with them. But when they watch it, they're going to have frustration, like, wow, my system is actually really bad, okay? They're going to have fear that, oh my God, I'm bleeding money right now, right? And they're going to have urgency that, look, if I don't act now, I'm going to be left behind, all right? So we've grabbed them with a big promise, we've given them the pain, and now they're open to the solution. So now we need to build some beliefs in their mind about what we have to offer them. All right. So there's the 3 core beliefs. So number 1, AI can do what humans can't. So businesses think hiring more staff means more sales, but humans are slow, make mistakes, get tired, sick, and take holidays, and salaries are expensive. An AI sales employee is different. It never sleeps, never forgets, never needs a break, and it can do everything a human can, only faster, cheaper, and without errors. That means instant replies, endless follow-ups, and perfect consistency 24/7. No more leads slipping through the cracks, no more missed opportunities. Companies that replace human inefficiencies with AI will win more deals, spend less money, and grow faster without adding payroll costs. And businesses that embrace this don't just keep up with competitors, they leave them behind. With AI, it's like hiring your best salesperson to work with you 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year without a salary stress or management headache. All right. So the first belief is AI is better than humans. If we install an AI employee into your salesperson into your business, it's going to achieve way more than what you currently are for less, right? Belief number 2, the future belongs to those who embrace AI now. So we want them to believe that this is the future. So the world is moving fast. Businesses that rely on old systems, manual follow-up, slow replies, and single channel communication are falling behind. Every lead they miss, every delayed response, and every wasted marketing dollar is a chance for competitors to pull ahead. Think about Uber versus traditional taxis or Netflix versus Blockbuster. The companies that embrace technology and automation move faster, reaching customers better, and dominated their markets, while others got left behind. AI gives you speed, reach, and consistency today that humans alone can't deliver. It responds instantly, follows up automatically, engaging leads, multiple channels 24/7. That means company using AI win more deals, build trust faster, and leave slow, outdated competitors in the dust. The simple truth is businesses that embrace AI now don't just keep up, they dominate the market. So now we're future pacing them to say, if you implement this, you're ahead of the game. And lastly, this is the missing piece to unlock profitable scale and an unfair advantage. So most businesses are working harder, not smarter. Marketing dollars get wasted, leads slip through the cracks, and growth is slow because their sales systems are broken and outdated. AI is the missing piece. It captures leads, follow up automatically, and personalized communication at scale without it doing anything, without you doing anything differently. Your team can continue servicing customers while AI handles the entire sales process in the background. Think about Amazon. Their systems track every interaction, follow up automatically, and use data to sell smarter. The result, they dominate markets because the process is flawless and scalable with minimal manual effort. With AI, you will get the same advantage, faster follow-ups, more conversions, the bigger profits, all while you focus on what matters most, your customers. Companies using this system don't just grow, they scale efficiently and leave competitors fighting for scraps without adding more staff or extra work. All right. So we've gone through a powerful journey here. We've got a big belief. We've taken them through pain, and we've built some beliefs into them, which is AI is better than humans. The future is AI. And this is the key that I've been missing out on. That is going to be the key for me to grow my business to the next level, right? So once they go through this whole journey of the promise, the pain, the beliefs, now they're ready to be sold. Okay, their mindset should now be this. I want everyone to take note here. Their mindset should be this, right? When they've gone through all of that, and like I said, I'm going to give you all the prompts to do everything that I've just did specifically for your niche. Okay, so once they hear it, they're going to be like, my business is leaking money, losing leads, and I'm falling behind my competitors. If I don't act now, I'm going to be struggling to grow. And I could even be forced to shut down if I don't adapt these new technologies. I need an automated system that consistently works faster and smarter so I can finally scale, capture every opportunity, and make more profit without the stress. All right. Imagine somebody has that mindset before coming on a call with you to go ahead and buy your product and service. How easy is it going to be to sell to them? Right? Do you see the power in that? Comment, let me know your thoughts on that. Comment your feedback. Cool. All right. Cool. Awesome. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating that system for every one of you, so that we can go ahead and build something powerful and effective and a marketing campaign, inshallah. All right. Yeah, that's what we've gone through. That was what I wanted to share with you and just give you a taster of what's to come. What I'm going to do is, Osman, I'm going to give the camera to you for a moment, and I'm going to go ahead. And before I do, I'm going to give an opportunity for everyone to engage. Can everybody that doesn't have a camera on, just put it on? So you've got Gebig, Zakur, Mohammed, Fatima, we've got Mtaj, Irfan, Amir, Javed, Talat, Asif, Amir, Yamin, Hamdi, Hanan, Sana, Bashir. MashaAllah, I think we've got an amazing Tana, Ade, Himo, Shabel, Bishar, Zach, Dika. We've got a lot of people on. So if you can put your cameras on, it's just a really nice opportunity for us to engage and connect with everyone properly. So Osman, over to you. Let's do some Q&As, and then we can take it from there.
I think there's one person who I didn't get a chance to check his site today. His name is Hoseifa. Are you there, bro? You're on mute.
My site as well.
Okay, sure. So let's do Hoseifa first. Are you there, Haroon? I think he's on mute. Sounds like he's doing a video. Haroon, are you there?
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Go on.
If you can you review Hoseifa's site?
Why don't you jump into some reviews as well? Can you share your screen?
I've got a bit. I can't log in because I've got like a totally different device. So I need to like set all of that up.
It's all right.
So if you can do it, yeah, on your end. Sorry, bro. Yeah,
it's fine. I just thought I'll take a break for talking my lungs out, but it's okay.
Do this. Share your screen, and then I can go in and review it. Yeah.
All right. Hold on 1 minute. Why have I? So who's am I opening?
Hoseifa.
Okay, cool. All right. Before I do that, a few things. Somebody's drawn. I can see some like green lines. I don't know what these green lines are. Somebody's been drawing. Was I drawing on the screen? Somebody's been drawing on the screen.
I think you drew something at the end.
Maybe. All right, cool. Second thing is, before we jump into reviews, does anybody have any actual questions? Does anyone have any questions?
Yes, myself, please. I've been waiting on this.
So hold on. Sorry, 1 minute. The question needs to be relevant to what we've just gone through. So do we have questions? Is it specifically towards any of the things that I just went through?
Yeah, it's about the technical training on using the actual application in the platform. Okay. Is there another set of videos that teaches us how to go step by step on building the application? That's the question.
Correct. Yeah, there is. Yeah. So what will happen is, I believe every week, you get access to a new module. So you got to complete that module. Every week a new one will come out for you. So you just got to go in and go ahead and implement those things as there. If you double check in the WhatsApp group, Osman can double check where you are right now and what you've got unlocked. Just to, if you're needing to jump into the next section, then we can go ahead and help you with that, inshallah.
No, I mean, is there anything that shows step by step how to use the platform itself? Because I went through the videos and I didn't find it technical enough just to tell me this first step, second step, third step.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. So I think what we'll do, let's just double check the videos that you've looked at, just in case you've missed something out. So we will review that. Just message it and we'll double check where you are, what you've gone through.
All
Yeah.
right, thank you very much.
No problem. Got it. Anyone got any other questions? So if it's a support related thing, obviously just message in the group. But if there's any questions regarding what I went through today, do let me know.
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum, Sadil here. Yeah, just one question on approaching the clients. When we approach the clients, there's a lot of companies, they get a lot of marketing companies contacting them, and then they pitch all sounds the same, but will we do something unique on pitching them? And then can we offer them maybe 1 month free of what we're offering so they can see the taste of our work, and if they're happy, they'll take us on.
That's exactly what we do, bro. So not 1 month, but I think what's really important is we need to at the initial stage, we need to grab their attention in a way that is very different from all the noise out there. Okay. So what we're going to come in is we're going to give them an offer they're not going to refuse on, or it will be stupid for them to refuse it. And in that way, we grab attention, and then we're going to direct that attention towards, a certain journey. So once you're in that module, then it will make a lot more sense.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other questions?
That's fantastic. Thank you.
Cool. Hey, who's new? Who's new in the house?
That's a question, Harun.
Yes.
All that you said today is really good, but can we have it as a note in our account, just to revise as a revision for technical words, what we need to say the clients, because these are a lot of technical words that are new, and we need to know them by heart. So as when you are in front of the client, it's easy for you to say all these words, so to explain to him without stopping.
Yeah, so a good question. So just to clarify, there's a whole module on this, okay? And what I do is I give you AI prompts as well, that is going to recreate everything that I said for your niche, but it's going to be recreated in a way that a 12-year-old can understand it as well, okay? So we want to be as less technical as possible. And the other thing is that this is not what I went through today isn't the script that you're going to use to talk to them. Okay. I'm going to give you a script. That's a different module. All right. So when it comes down to how to communicate with them, how you're going to engage with them, how you're going to connect with them, there's going to be a module. I'm going to give you a fully done for you script. So you're going to get really comfortable with that process in terms of building a connection, uncovering their pain points, being able to provide the solution, explaining it. It's all in a very simple way. So you're going to get access to that as well.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. Got it. Any other questions?
Arun, you asked if anyone's new. So there's Sufyan Ilyas. You mentioned in the chat he's new.
Got it. Sufyan, where's Sufyan? We've the guy with the good hair, yeah? MashaAllah.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, Sufyan. I'm just going to pick on people. Sufyan, so welcome. He's new. You just started, yeah?
Yeah, I signed up like a day or two ago.
Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Crush it. I can see Senna. Is this your first time? You want to come off mute? What module are you on, Senna?
I think I'm on 2.
Module number 2. Awesome stuff. So
Yeah.
you're start. What niche have you decided to go with?
Aesthetic healthcare.
Okay. Interesting. That's a good one. Cool. Good stuff. Awesome stuff. Got it. Who else is there? That is I think quite a lot of people don't have their cameras on as well. Cool. Okay. Usman, you said somebody wanted to review a website, so we'll do one review and then we'll leave it from there.
Be Hoseifa.
Hoseifa, yeah. Let me just go ahead and bring it up.
I don't know if Hoseifa's still on the call. He was here.
Is Hoseifa here? Hoseifa, you here, bro?
Hoseifa, brother, you here?
If not, then you snooze, you lose. We've got time for one review. Does anyone else want their website reviewed? That we
I think Masood said he wanted his reviewed.
Masood, where's Masood? Is he here?
He's here. I can see him.
Yes.
I can't see him. Where is he?
Hello, hello.
He's here. There he is. Yeah. I see him. The
Oh,
one.
Masood.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, Masood, the famous Masood. He's the star of the show today.
No.
I think we've given him enough time. I think we should give it somebody else because he might change it up. So is there anyone else that wants a review?
Yeah, Assalamualaikum, can you give me? I know, Brother Usman gave
So
me a little review, but can you
okay.
personally give a review from yourself?
The issue is that your audio is really bad. So what I'll do is I'll double check it and give. Inshallah, if Usman can remind me, I'll also give some feedback on it. For some reason, I think you're in a place where there's not good reception. So is anyone else? Anyone else want to jump in? Sorry, I'm just.
Aaron, can you?
Talit, is that Talit?
Yeah, Talit. Can you review my website? Last time I also said,
Sure.
So,
can you come on the camera as well?
Actually, I am on the job also. If you don't mind.
Okay, that's fine. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen. Sites. Website. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I think it's first and foremost, I think it's a really good improvement. The logo looks pretty cool. Let's just dive in. Yeah. Very nice logo. What you could do. Yeah, no, it's very nice. If you wanted to, you could. So the space, I'm just trying to see, it's pretty equal, I guess, from the P at the end. Yeah, so it's nice. There's quite a lot of space here, so it does look a little bit funny. What you could do is you could put .ai and just do pf.ai, but then this does look pretty okay as well. It's I think it's pretty nice. I do like it, but I would just say that just that little bit of space there. If there's anything you can do, then great. If not, no problem.
It looks style, it's even in the background.
Yeah. Cool, but it looks pretty good. What I would do is, when you hover over this, I would change your color, right? So I'll give it a bit more character. So let me see if our one should do it. No, our one doesn't even do it. But this one here, like, you can see it's a slightly different color, this button. So for example, make that blue at least. Yeah, like a similar blue. So that looks a little bit hard to see. So the button should be a different color, right? So you've got this title here. I like the fact that the background is quite similar color and stuff, but the image is not that great. Like I guess this is just your logo in the back, but made big.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in the back.
I would have a nicer image, right? Relevant to your niche. What is your niche?
It's cleaning and maintenance companies.
Cleaning and maintenance, yeah.
Facility management.
So I would put a cleaning and maintenance type of image here, yeah. So so yeah, so like a cleaning and maintenance type of image. Sorry, I'm gonna jump into Dia's. Was it Dia? No.
Diaz is named something different. I think he's named it as his brand.
Yeah, because his website was really good example.
Sorry, mine's Dentura, DEN.
Hold on, wait, I don't know if it was the right one. Dentura, yeah, cool. Okay, so I just want you to have a look at his imagery, the way he's done it, right? Yeah. So can you see, like, when you come in? Hold on. I think you've lost your image. All right. So look, this is a really nice AI premium quality image. You had a good one here as well, but I think you might just need to re-add it. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So can you see how clean that looks, right? It looks really good. Yes. It's a really nice person smiling. You can see straight away it's to do with dentists, right? Whereas yours, there's no real emotion from it. Yeah. It looks a bit like Yeah, so then you want to have a slightly different color button, right? Because I wouldn't have even seen that there's a button here. Yeah, so can you see? It's very nice. It's very nice and clear. What we do, this is pretty cool. So that's fine. I like the fact that you've got the right colors. Your color coordination is very good. A lot of people are getting.
It's SEO optimized also.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, so you've done it pretty well. You can maybe even try change the title color as well. Let's see if Dia done it. Yeah, so you can see Dia's done it here. So that just adds a little bit more flavor. You've done the bullet points. So that's fine. I would add a better image again. So like a nice high quality premium image like he has here. I like images of people, but because it you know, especially people smiling, change the button and just change the space. Yeah. But this was a massive improvement from last time, if I remember.
It's about and services you can check also. It's also
sure. Okay. Yeah, just put a nice relevant image. Same thing, different color. Other than that, this needs a little bit more spacing. It looks very difficult to read. It needs a bit of formatting because there's no real space there. And just that little space here at the moment. Just changed this section here, so it's not John Doe. Services. Again, just like maybe space the text out a little bit, like you've got a whole line with just 2 words. Yeah. So I'll just clean that up. Another thing I would do here is maybe like have better emojis. So for example, like you did in your homepage, maybe make it white, you know, because you've got the blue background. Try to make this line same as this. This goes down a little bit. I don't like these ticks because it goes against the brand. So so the text formatting needs a bit of work, and I would change this into maybe a white button with blue text, just so it goes out. Yeah. So I think you've done a really good job with the branding. It's starting to come to life. I just think the images needs to be improved. You just need to format the text better and just a little bit more, but definitely moving in the good direction.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. All right, that's awesome. Got it.
Can you check mine too, please?
So I'm gonna have to move it. So not now because we got our end of time, and we've got like Maghrib and stuff as well. So
Can you have 1 minute too?
Next time we can or message us in the group, we'll do it. But just because I tried to keep it dead on around 5:30. So next time, inshallah, we will. Yeah. But so what I would say is number one is if everyone could make sure that they have gone ahead and signed up for the Prophet Machine account. Osman, if you could just paste it in there again in the chat room, just to make sure that if anybody hasn't got started, because I know if somebody hasn't, then they're not in the game, they're not taking action, and they're just observing, and that's not how you're going to change your life, right? So if there's anybody that hasn't done that yet, then literally do it now. I'm just going to go ahead and paste it in here. Yeah. Other than that, I'm really, really happy with so much of your work. I can see is progressing so well and achieving so much, and they're getting your knowledge and you're growing so much. And again, I try to say this, which is, this is not a get rich quick scheme. Okay. It's not like you're going to, achieve whatever, so, millions of pounds straight away. It's a journey, and it just takes those small bricks one at a time, building those bricks until you're going to have a house built, right? And everyone's doing so well. You're achieving so much, you're learning so much, which is really amazing to see. And inshallah, we just have to keep at it, keep growing. And within the space of a short period of time, more and more of you are going to start be connecting with potential clients, getting more and more clients closed and onboarded, and that is where we want to move to sooner than later. I've got a lot prepared for you over the coming weeks. I think the next week, especially the session on the new month is going to be a special one. So just make sure that you're there for the first week. But next week, again, I'm going to share some amazing training. We're going to be here as a community, and we're going to support each other. And I've got some more awesome things to be going through. And Osman's been doing amazing, helping every single one of you as best as he possibly can. Even the support team's growing so that I can support you even faster. and give you an even better service, inshallah, moving forward in terms of helping you get everything set up and answering your questions. Yeah, over and out. I hope you've enjoyed today's session. I hope you benefited a lot. Keep doing the hard work, keep focusing, keep taking action, and inshallah, we're building something amazing. To get access to the AI Agency Launch Club for free and see everything inside, click the link in the description.